Hey guys, what is going on? It's Brownie Boy back with another video, and today I'm gonna be giving you guys my 4 zombie maps that I think need to be remastered. Hopefully in like a Zombie Chronicles 2, perhaps. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, these are gonna be my 4 favorite maps that I want to be remastered. Some of these aren't, some of these are going to be really controversial or whatever. Some people might not agree with it, and I understand that. Everyone has their own opinion, but this video is opinion based. I did not take into account for, fan favorites, nothing, and as you did see from the thumbnail probably, you guys probably did notice Die Rice is not on the list. It's just not a map that I want to be remastered, and I'll go into more detail about that later on in the video. But also, before we get started, I do want to make sure and state that none of these are in order from like least to greatest, or like worst to best, best to worst, nothing like that. This is just random order. I think I want all of these maps to be remastered just as much as the other ones. So without further ado, guys, let's get into this video. Okay, guys, so for this first map, it is going to be, as you can see, Town. Now, I don't want you guys to mix this up with Transit. Town is a separate map from Transit. However, it does appear in Transit. I consider Town to be its own map. A lot of people will say Town is like another part of Transit, which it is, but I consider it to be a separate map. I consider the map Town itself to be one map. Transit is one map. Farm is one map. I think they're all just its own map. But I'm gonna go ahead and start explaining why I want Town to be remastered. So some of you might be like, why would you want to remaster Town? It's one of the most boring maps of all time. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't agree with you. There are some things that make this map fun, some that make it boring. But I'm going to mainly talk to you guys about why I think it's such a good map. I don't know how far up this would rank in my favorite zombie maps of all time, but it is a good one, and I do enjoy the map. It's definitely playable, and I think what I like about it most is just it's a simple map. There's nothing complex about it. In fact, it's so simple that I think the most complex thing about the map would probably be the lava, which is, it's simple. It's lava, it'll kill you. It's a very simple map, and what I mean by that is, you have your basic perks, you have Pack-a-Punch, you got the mystery box, and that's it. It's also a small map, which I'm usually not a fan of small maps, but I think this map fits really well with its size. Because of it being so small, it makes it a pretty hard map. Because you can't really train. That's not really an option because of the lava and how small the map is. You just can't really train. So basically your only option in this map is to camp, and that's a really dangerous strategy. But it's fun. It's a challenge. I think my highest round on this is like 34. I don't know. It's in the 30s. I'm just guessing like 34 or 32. I don't know. It's in the 30s, and I think I could be completely wrong. I could, but I thought someone told me that the world record for this map was around 50 something. So, that's not very much. So that just shows how hard this map is, because, people only make it to around 50 something, But, nonetheless, great map. Love it. Okay, guys, and this second map is going to be Buried. I think there's going to be a lot of mixed reactions. I think that last one, Town, a lot of people, and basically almost everyone, is going to be mad about that pick, but I think this one's gonna have pretty mixed reactions. A lot of people hate this map because it's so easy. It really is. I mean, honestly, if you get set up the right way, you can easily, and not only can you easily, but you should at least make it up to like at least round 50. My highest round on here is 30 something, but the only reason why it's that low is because I usually get bored, because the map, once you get set up and once you start camping on this map, it can tend to get boring, just because, you know, you're doing the same thing for just round after round after round, and it does tend to get boring after a little while. But this map is still fun, and I would love this map to be remastered for next gen. I think it would look beautiful, and it would be extremely fun to play, and, you know, it's just always been a favorite of mine. It really has. You know, I think I would honestly rank this in like my top 5 maps of all time. I love this map. You know, the bank is pretty broken. You know, I think this map was meant to be fun and, you know, easy. Alright, let's get into this next one. Okay guys, and for this next one, it is going to be Nuketown Zombies. This is a great map all around. Most people hate this map because of how difficult it is, but personally, I like hard maps. You know, some hard maps. Maps that are really hard and complex, I don't like that. It's just, but this map is pretty simple, but very difficult, just like Town. And this one is probably even more difficult than Town, because this, you never know when you're gonna get your perks or when you're gonna get Pack-a-Punch Machine. You just don't know. You could get Jug on round 5, or you could have to wait till round 25. It's really just luck of the draw. It's completely RNG. You never know what you're gonna get when you're gonna get it, you know. And I think this map is also really good for people trying to get better at zombies, because, you know, this map will teach them how to survive without Jug. And this map will also is just it's a classic, you know. It's great. It's certainly not easy, but it's a great map. It's a classic in my opinion, just because Nuketown itself is such a classic map. And you know, now it's on zombies, and I think that's awesome, you know. But yeah, so Nuketown deserves a spot on this list. I don't really think it will get remastered. I would like to see it remastered, but I don't think it will, just for more reasons. Like, for example, what do you think is going to get remastered? Do you think Buried will get remastered, or Nuketown? You know, obviously Buried, but yeah, it's one of my favorites, so it deserves a spot on the list. Alright, guys, did you really think this list wouldn't have Call of the Dead on it? Of course, our last map on the video will be Call of the Dead. This map is so great, and I was really surprised that they didn't end up remastering this for Zombie Chronicles. You know, I think it's such a good one. It really is. It's such a good classic map, and it really does deserve to be remastered. And I truly do think this map will get remastered eventually. I think this map will literally just look stunning with next gen graphics. It really will. I mean, look at this. It's already a pretty good map for Black Ops 1. Imagine having this on Black Ops 4, or maybe a later game, you know? I think that'll really look amazing, and fans will love this remaster. They really will. I know I will love this remaster, you know, so I know the community is just gonna go nuts when they remaster this. I mean, if they don't remaster it, I don't even know. Like, how are they not gonna remaster Call of the Dead? It is the legendary Call of the Dead. So that's why this one, it has to come down to this spot. Okay guys, so that is going to be the end of the video, and I think that was a pretty good video. Let me know what you thought of the video down below.
I guess this would be a good time to explain why I did not put Die Rise in this map. So, people who know me well know that I absolutely hate Die Rise. I always have, and maybe someday I'll warm up to it. Maybe if they remaster it, maybe I'll be like, you know what, I suppose this map is okay. But I just hate the map. And the the wonder weapon on it, the Slick of Fire, is amazing, but it's the map that I hate. It's the map itself. Why would they make a map so vertical? And what I mean by that is there's so much up and down with the map. Most maps you see, it's just flat, right? You run, but with this map you're always climbing and jumping down stuff, going up, down, up, down, up, down. It's annoying and it's tedious, and I don't like the map for that reason. It is what it is, guys. I just don't like the map. The Slick of Fire is great, but it's not good enough for me to enjoy the map. It's just not good enough. So that is why I don't like Die Rise. But this is the end of the video. Let me know down below if you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more videos like this. Maybe I'll rank all of my favorite maps, worst to best. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.